Good morning, dear students. How are you all? Today, our topic is positive and negative numbers. Positive and negative numbers. In last class, we completed general statements. I hope you understand this topic. So, today, the new topic is positive and negative numbers. Okay. So, what is positive and negative numbers? Look at here. This is the number line. This is the number line. This is the zero, right or no? So, example here is what? -1. This is what? -2. This is what? -3, and this one is -4, like this way. And here is the positive side: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That means what is nothing, means here plus. Nothing means what? Here plus. That means more than 0. That means above 0 is called positive numbers, and less than 0 is called negative numbers. Okay, so more than 0 is called positive numbers. That means from here all these parts are positive and all this place is negative. Okay, now this is what you pronounce. We pronounce this one degree Celsius. Degree Celsius. Example, I wrote it like this way: 7, and this is degree Celsius. How you pronounce? 7 degrees Celsius. Okay, 7 degrees Celsius. This degree Celsius we are using to measure the temperature. To measure the degree Celsius, the unit. This degree Celsius is what unit? Like we know that kilogram, gram, right or no, meter, centimeter, like this all are the units. So similarly, this degree Celsius also is the unit to measure the temperature. Okay, now look at the question number A. Look at the temperature. Which numbers are represented by the boxes? Which numbers are represented by the boxes? Okay, now if you look at here, this is 0. So before 0 is what? This is -1, because before 0 always negative values and right side is always positive values. So this is -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, -7, -8. So what is the value of A? -8 degrees Celsius. So look at here, I wrote here -8 degrees Celsius. Similarly, this is before 0 exactly. So before 0 is what? -1 degree Celsius. Okay, I wrote here B is -1 degree. Now this is the arrow after the 0. After the 0 means I already explained here in the number line. Right side of the 0 is positive numbers. So this is positive. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. So this is 9 degrees Celsius. 9 degree Celsius. Now look at here. Here are some temperature recorded in different places on the same day. That means different temperature: 7 degrees Celsius, -2 degrees Celsius, 9 degrees Celsius, -8 degrees Celsius, 0 degrees Celsius, -9 degrees Celsius, 5 degrees Celsius and -1 degree Celsius. So this is the number line. Now you have to check it where is 7 degrees Celsius in the number line. So now look at here, 7 degrees. 7 is what? Positive. That means you have to check it more than 0. So here is the 0. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 degrees Celsius here. Next is what? -2. Minus means what? Before 0. That means less than 0. So before 0, check it. This is 0 means this is -1, -2. So -2 degrees Celsius. Next is 9. 9 is positive. That means right side. Positive means right side. Negative means left side. So 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 degrees Celsius. Okay. Next is -8. That means before 0. So -1, -2, -3, -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, -7, -8 degrees Celsius. So like this one, you have to compare the remaining also. Now these are the example. Arrange the temperature from hottest to coldest. Hottest to coldest. So remember, every time if I compare with the one negative and one positive. So if I write here -2, okay, if I write -2 and here is the 1. So if I ask you which is the bigger one, 1 is the bigger one because this is the positive. This is the positive. Okay. Remember, every time the positive is the bigger than the negative. But if I compare the same positive and positive, suppose I write it here 10 and here is the 9. So 9 is the bigger because positive, bigger is the bigger one, smaller is the smaller. But if I write it now two negative numbers, suppose I write it -3 and here write it -6. Both are negative, but in the negative symbols, remember, if both are negative symbol, small is big, big is small. Why? Because here is the 0. So -1 is nearest to 0. -1 is nearest to 0. So -2 is far away from the 0, right or no? So if -1 is the bigger than -2. So in the negative values, if it is far away from the 0, negative side, it is the smallest. Okay, if I ask you today temperature is -1, tomorrow temperature is -3, so -3 is the smallest, that means decreasing. The decreasing is what? Negative values. In the decreasing, always the temperature is more cold. It means -3 and -3, which is the bigger? -3 is the bigger one. -3 is the bigger one. That means simple, remember, in a positive values, big number is the big, small number is small. But in a negative values, small number is the big one and the big number is the small one. So now look at here, I want to arrange from the hottest. So which is the hottest means you have to check the positive values. So 0 and 4. So which is the hottest? 4. Then 0. Then -10 and -3. I told you what, which is the bigger? -3 is the bigger. So -3, then -10 degrees Celsius. Okay. Similarly here -4, 4, 9 and -13. So which is the hottest? 9 is the hottest. Then 4. Then -4 and -13. Which is the bigger one? In the negative values. Again I said that in a negative value, small number is the big. Big number is the small. So hottest to coldest means you can think it big to small. Hottest to coldest means you can think that big to small. Okay, big to small. So 9 is the bigger, then 4, then -4 is the bigger than -13. So -4, then -13. So your homework is page number 49, question number 3. The same like this example question, but here I wrote here from the hottest to the coldest, then here you write it here from the coldest to the hottest. Coldest to the hottest. Example, I will explain you one question here, like 0, -9, 3 and -2. So from the coldest to the hottest means small to big. So in this one, which is the smallest? -9 is the smallest. I told you the negative values, the big number is the smallest. Then -2, then 0, 0 degrees Celsius, then is 3 degrees Celsius. Okay, that means small to big. That means cold to hot. So you have to complete the remaining questions by yourself is the homework. I hope you understand today's classwork. If you have any more questions, you can ask me in the next class. Thank you.